Welcome to a casted game of Age of Empires 4. Spawning in the left-hand side of the map, we've got SAS playing in the color red as the Holy Roman Empire. His opponent today in the color yellow, we've got Salami 1 in... I was about to say in the yellow again, but he's playing as the Malians today. He's really been playing a lot of the Malians, trying out some different tactics. We've seen in one of these games, he even went for some long distance gold mining at the beginning of the game. So we're gonna have to see what he decides to pull out of the bag this time. Is it gonna be some trading? Because this map is famous for the Malian trading boom. We're gonna have to see, but for now he's opening up with the houses around the pit mine. He's got quite a nice defensive little gold here, so gonna be hard for the HRE to try and deal with this. But I mean, HRE, you know, they're pretty happy sitting back. You know, they're not any Mongol or English where they've got, you know, crazy Age 1 pressure they can put onto these pit mines and houses and whatnot. But we can see for now, Salami's just going to be sticking with the 2 houses, which is actually quite surprising. I mean, usually we see players open up with 4 houses. You like to chop this straggler tree some more, and you get up the other houses, but not going to be the case this time. That is actually really interesting. Salami might get the scout here. Ooh. SAS getting quite lucky there. I mean, yeah, that could have been bad for him. Yeah, how many scouts? He's only opened up on the 1 scout as well. So both players opening out on 1 scout, which is pretty common. I mean, this really seems to be the meta at the moment, is just the 1 scout openings, which to me it feels a little bit sad. I always like opening up with 2 scouts. It feels like you're in a lot more control, but the meta at the moment is really shifting towards that one scout. I mean, it's just because it's so much of an investment, and we can see here it just costs so much more food and time for that scout, and especially with the Malians, as it costs, I mean, sure, it takes less time, you know, 5 less seconds, but 40 extra food hurts. The age up coming through from SAS. Not the greatest Archon Chapel. It's not terrible though. He's got the deer, he's got the wood. I mean, you might have wanted to have put this a little bit closer to the wood line right there. You get, you know, some, you know, as much wood as possible, but not going to be the case this time. But look what we've got up here. Salami going for the Saharan trade network, and this is a great spot right here. Wolf going to be getting on. Oh god, can't talk. The Wolf's going to be getting in on the action right there. But this is a great spot for Salami. He's going to be able to wall this little gap off right here. Later on down the line, get some stone walls right there. And he's going to have you know, he's actually got like a really nice map right here. I mean, like the wood spawn, yeah, I mean, like you can wall off here and along here, and then this is going to be the hardest bit to wall. But I mean, you could even just place the market here, and you'll be in a pretty decent position. But yeah, so this is something that we've seen quite a few players attempt to do. So this is the perfect map for it because of the walls. I mean, if there's any map for trading, this is going to be the one. So how is SAS going to react to this? Because this is something that you cannot let the Malians get away with. And we've seen many different reactions to this. We've seen in a game not too long ago where this player snuck a villager around right at the beginning of the game. It's almost like they knew it was coming, and they built a little wall right here in between the Saharan trade network and the trade post of the opponent. And it completely set them off, like set them off on the wrong foot. So we're gonna have to see what SAS is gonna do here, but we can see lots of walls are already going up for Salami, really looking to wall this off as quickly as he can. Stable gonna be dropped down for SAS. I think he's probably hasn't scouted it out quite yet, but we're gonna have to see. He's gonna scout it out relatively soon. He'll see that there's no landmark in base for Salami. I think he's going to walk across it here anyway. So it looks like it's going to be a stable opening. Where's he got that rallied over to? Yeah, all the way over here. And we can see there's a Saharan trade network right now. Doing pretty well right there. Just knocking that scout off means Salami can get up those walls. And all of these walls have now gone up for Salami, and This is not something you want as the opponent versus this trade boom, because trust me, this trade boom is absolutely crazy, especially when more of these toll outposts start getting placed everywhere. It becomes kind of ridiculous, because if we take a quick look at what the Saharan Trade Network does, see here, all traders and trade ships taxed will generate food equal to the tax gold at this landmark. All other toll outposts will generate 50% of tax gold as food. It's a little bit confusing, right? but basically it generates you a fuck ton of extra food and gold. That's basically what you need to know, and the more toll outposts you have, the more you generate. That is the premise of it. And we can see the first market has been dropped down, and the drop-off market down here has been placed as well. So basically Salami will rally it to this market, and then it will go down to this market here. So we're gonna have to see how much gold the traders make from each journey, but that's really not the most important part. The most important part is the gold generation from the toll outposts and the Saharan Trade Network. But we can... Salami? Oh, Salami! Oh, he was walking just across with the scout, and he saw the villager building the outpost, and oh no. I mean, not the end of the world, but that boar's going wild. But anyway, more important news. Look at this: the Burgrave Palace for SAS. I mean, yeah, this is, he's got to, right? There's not a lot else he can do really, and we can see 176 per gold. We didn't actually see if he generated much gold or food right there. Kind of missed it. I'm sure we'll see it in a second, but basically this is what SAS has to do. There's really not a lot else he can do, because if he goes up with the regnants, sure, he's going to be able to get some relics, but what's 5 regnants relics when you've got Malian trade eco like this? I mean, give Salami like 4 minutes and he'll be in a very, very good position. So SAS, he's realized that and immediately goes with the Burgrave Palace with the fast castle. Blacksmith being dropped down now as well. I mean, he really needs to grab the ranged defense upgrades. That's the most important upgrade, or both of them to get actually. You need both ranged defense upgrades. I've just been told that I'm in SAS's perspective, so I won't get shown what how much food or gold he's making. There we go. I apologize for that. Right, so basically we can see there how much he made by just passing this. You know, 17 food, 17 gold, and we can see there 17 more gold from this, 8 more food. And each time he passes past a toll outpost or this Saharan Trade Network, he's going to be getting 17 gold and 8 food. Oh, when you pass this one, it'll be, you know, 17 food. But that is some crazy numbers. And Salami can just continue to place down toll outposts along here. He can continue to spam out these traders. And I mean, surprisingly, he's only got the one market down at the moment. There is the second one. So, I mean, yeah, you really just want, you know, you build a fourth one at this point. Yep, there it is. 4 of them. I mean, why not? You need to get this trade eco going as fast as possible because it just scales so well. But Salami might be in a little bit of trouble here. I mean, we do have the men-at-arms here on the battlefield already. And I'm surprised we don't have Iron Demesh through yet. I mean, these are the 2 upgrades you need. Marching Drills and Iron Demesh. They're the 2 most important upgrades. But we can see Muso Body Warriors are going to be out for Salami. A benefit of having this unit in H2, I guess, you know? I mean, this is sort of like the crossbow. They counter the same units as a crossbow, but usually crossbows only available in H3. So, nice little Malian bonus there, having access to these guys in H2. And Salami can afford this. I mean, he can afford the gold on the food. I mean, gold really is the least of his issues right now. We see there, look at how much food and gold he gains from this. Absolutely crazy, crazy numbers. To be fair though, SAS has got quite a few men-at-arms right here, but I don't know. Men-at-arms versus Muso Body Warriors aren't the best. And these are still H2 as well, but, you know, they're enough. And when Salami's just spamming these guys out like this, I mean, it's going to be tricky for SAS. We see the villager lead already up by 11 for Salami. That does include the traders. It's just crazy that the number. How has this not been nerfed? Honestly, like, I know it's hard to set up because you got to get down the walls, and it can be, you know, blocked off with like just a little wall here. But Malian trade is absolutely nuts. Look at the massive Muso fighting warriors as well. We've got archers in the queue as well. Probably going to grab the poisoned arrow upgrade as well when he hits age 3. And the Muso fighting warriors here are going to grab it. Oh, what a nice little surround he's got right there. The men-at-arms are going to be falling down right here, that's for sure. I mean, actually, I take that back. I take that back. It's still a decent trade for Salami, though. These guys cost half the price of a men-at-arm. And they killed a hell of a lot of them right there. And Salami doesn't necessarily need to take a great fight. He just needs to delay SAS as much as possible. He's used a whole landmark for this play right here. We've got Lance Connect here as well. Lance Connects are going to be perfect up against the Muso fighting warriors. So Salami, I think that's the reason for the archers. We can see the archers focusing down the Lance Connects right there. And the men-at-arms are back in the base now. And they're going to be focusing down these traders, but 3 of them isn't going to do too much. We can see the Muso body warriors with their extra movement speed are going to be able to catch up to these relatively quickly. I don't think we even have marching drills in. Marching drills has just come in for SAS, but might be able to take out just one trader. That is about it. The men-at-arms still building right there. And I mean, going just men-at-arm isn't going to be enough. I mean, yeah, we see he's trying his best, SAS, but I feel like he just doesn't have an answer. I mean, Salami's got a bit of a gap in the wall here. He's going to be able to find some villagers, and he might just decide to send them right into the back here, onto the traders. That wouldn't be a surprise to me at all. And Salami, he's starting to build up some resources now, looking to try and go for the castle age. Men-at-arms are actually doing pretty decent here, though. I mean, Salami needs to be careful. Doesn't want to lose too many villagers here. But Muso fighting warriors are now back here. I mean, look at the amount of traders right now. If we take a look at the market here, we see 25 active traders right now for Salami. Each one of them brings back 176 gold. I mean, we could do the maths. Do we do the maths of how much gold he gets extra from these toll outposts? Do we do it? Do we do it? No, we don't. I'm too lazy to do that. But he gets 17 gold for each one of these and a load of food. I mean, it's so worth it. You can see here, Salami's taking another great fight here. I think was there a Lance Connect? No Lance Connect in there, but yeah, the men-at-arms just going to be pushed away right now. And behind this, Salami's going to be aging up with a Farimba garrison. This is the landmark of choice. For one key reason, it only requires gold per units, and I think gold is something Salami's gonna have quite a lot of. I mean, look at the gold income, already up to almost 3,000 gold per minute. And I mean, once this landmark goes up, you can just produce Muso fighting warriors so damn quickly, and it's really the unit you want to be making up against the Holy Roman Empire. I wouldn't be surprised to see poisoned arrows coming through as well, the unique Malian tech we can see there. It is yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, so poisoned arrows plus Muso fighting warriors works really well up against ranged heavily armored units. Lance Connects are still going to be a little bit of an issue. I mean, you definitely want to focus them down with the archers. And there we go, the veterancy upgrades come in for both the Muso fighting warrior and the archers. And we can see here the Farimba garrison producing those Muso fighting warriors, only 320 gold, and they how long do they take? 22 seconds. 22 seconds. That is crazy. Okay, I've just been informed. It is 88 extra gold per trip and 48 food for each trader. If you add that with the 176 gold as well, that is a hell of a lot of... That's a hell of a lot of resources for something that costs 60 gold and 60 wood. I mean, that is just ridiculous. We can see here, Salami needs to be careful. He's moving all of his army around here, but SAS might be able to get in and find a nice little hole, but Yeah, Salami making a little bit of a mistake right there, but I think he's still going to be able to clean this up relatively easy. It's a bit of a sacrifice for SAS, but how much value is he going to get from it? How many traders is he going to be able to kill? We do have 48 traders on this path right now. And we can see a huge engagement right here for Salami. I mean, this is great for him. Muso Fadi warriors just absolutely shred everything here. The veteran archers in here as well with their poisoned arrow is going to be really helping out as these guys ignore ranged heavy armor. And we see the wall just gets repaired as well. And SAS is just locked out of Salami's base again. His whole army's gone and we see the score difference there. 2,000 points ahead and GG gets called. Salami pulling out the Malian trade yet again. Absolutely crazy stuff right here. If you did enjoy this game, then please do feel free to leave a like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.